maybe you even know some people like this. You have friends that are down in Florida right now posting pictures on Facebook about how lovely it is. They've migrated. So some animals will migrate. They'll go to warmer places when the weather gets bad. So I brought an example of an animal for you to meet. He's talking a little bit of an animal that migrates. So let's check out this guy. This is Dexter the duck. So ducks will migrate, and they do have some nice feathers to keep themselves warm. But if the water all freezes over, then they can't find any food. So they have to migrate. They have to go somewhere else to find some food. Right now I'm throwing him some crickets, hoping that he'll stay up here with me and not leave. Will you stay with me, buddy? These guys, well, Dexter's an Indian runner duck. So he's a domestic species that you probably find on a farm, but his wild counterparts, mallards, they will migrate. They'll travel thousands of miles. They can fly from way up north in Canada all the way down to Georgia, to Florida, to Central America. So they will go where the weather is nice and where there can be open water so they can find food all the time. What kind of food do you think ducks eat? Crickets, right? What else? What do you think? They like little plants. Bread is kind of like candy for ducks. So if you ever give them bread, give them like a little tiny bit. Because it's like candy. They love it. Now we know Dexter is a boy because male Indian runner ducks have a little poof of feathers at the back of their head. So Dexter has that little puff of feathers. Maybe your wonderful magical animal has a puff of feathers too, just like Dexter. And that's how we know this is a boy. Now Dexter can't fly. As a domestic duck, his wings are a little too small, so he wouldn't be migrating. But have you ever looked up in the sky and seen a big V shape of geese? They're migrating. They are headed to warmer weather, warmer climates. And when it gets warm in the spring, they fly right back up and they come back where they came from so they can have babies. So they spend the weather or the winter weather where it's nice and warm. Wouldn't that be nice to be a goose or a duck and migrate? I think so. All right, let's put Dexter back. Say hi, Dexter. Come here, buddy. He doesn't want to go back. Here we go.